Oh dear, oh dear. Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet Vegan because I'm Viet and I'm vegan, and today we're going to be making vegan lasagna that is also gluten-free because in case you didn't know, I am now gluten-free. I really love lasagna. Lasagna is delicious. I like that it's just kind of like a little block of like everything that you want in one kind of like section. It's not the most beautiful food, but it's definitely delicious.
It's spaghetti cake.
Yeah, I mean, it's like spaghetti casserole. We will be using a tofu ricotta. We're also going to be making kind of like a meat sauce with it. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I just kind of feel like it, and it was really good when we did it last time. I like kind of like a very bulky lasagna, and we're going to be using frozen spinach. By the way, the gluten-free noodles that we'll be using are by Tinkiata brown rice pasta. We made it for the last lasagna that we made, and it was actually really good. It tasted exactly like normal pasta. It's great. So I recommend this. We got a pot, a teeny bit of oil, onion. Gonna keep cooking away. They look sweaty, they look nice and good. Got some browning happening. Caramelization from the natural sugars of the onion. We got some garlic powder. I know, like, it says garlic powder, it's granulated garlic. Both work. I don't know, this is what we have, so. You can use fresh garlic too. I'm just being lazy. So we got some pasta sauce. This looks nice and browned and delicious, so we're gonna add in the pasta sauce. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh God. Why is it so bubbly? Shh, it's okay. This is like a flashback to what happened, I think in like my first video. So we're just gonna dump in the rest of the pasta sauce. I'm gonna add half of this can. Oh God, so splashy. And the best thing about this lasagna is that it's like a lot of food. Like if you don't really like cooking that often, you can make one of these lasagnas and it can last you probably the entire week, depending on how many people are in your house. I think with Eddie and myself, lasagna probably lasted like 4 or 5 meals probably. And because it's so like packed full of protein, there's like the ground round, which we'll be adding in a second, and the tofu ricotta, which we'll be making after this is done. It's just like, it's super filling and super delicious. If you were to serve this to like an omnivore, they probably wouldn't realize that it's vegan. Dispelling those vegan myths that vegan food isn't satisfying. So I'm gonna use some Gardein beefless ground, the Eve's one that I normally use. That one has gluten, whereas this one does not have gluten. This is just pure soy, baby. I mean, this is gonna be a very soy heavy lasagna. That's just gonna be our protein of choice today. If you so choose, you could also add lentils into the sauce. Just add maybe about 1 cup of water to 1 cup of lentils in here, and that'll just cook up some lentils. You'll have a little extra protein in there, and it won't be soy. So I'm adding the whole bag. Special thanks goes out to Eddie. Eddie did all the dishes and put away all the dishes and helped me set this all up because he is a partner who supports me. Love you, boo! Woo! Because we're baking this in the oven, it doesn't need to get like super cooked through. We just want to have it kind of amalgamated into the sauce and, you know, doing its thing. We're gonna turn off the heat. We're gonna take this away. Some people don't use this much lemon, but I think that like a ricotta is like really kind of tart. So I'm gonna squeeze half a juiced lemon in there. Then we're gonna add some tahini. Now this tahini kind of sucks. So if you have like actual tahini that's not this, whatever this stuff is, I mean, I don't know. It's not great. This isn't like the kind of delicious silky tahini that you get from like Middle Eastern stores. I'm not gonna lie, this is a white people tahini. It's not as good. It's all right. I only got it because it was on sale. This is about probably 2 tablespoons, about a teaspoon of miso. So we're gonna add that in there. A 1/4 cup of nooch. I'm gonna eyeball it because I'm lazy. And a little bit of garlic powder. Boop, 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 boop. Garlic powder. You're just gonna mix this all up. So it looks kind of gross, but have faith, it is gonna work out. You can add a little bit of oil too if you want to, but I think the tahini already is quite oily enough. That looks good to me. I got a glove to help me crumble a tofu because my eczema is not happy with me today. So we got the tofu happening and we're just gonna crumble it up. A teeny bits of salt. Maybe like a quarter teaspoon, not a ton. And because you guys know that I'm super sensitive to salt, maybe you need a teaspoon. I don't know, taste as you go. So I'm gonna use some frozen chopped spinach. So that's 1 cup. Oh God. This is a disaster. I gotta add a little more because I like a lot of spinach. So I'm gonna do like 3 cups. I actually spilled some, so this is about 3 cups total. If you don't like frozen spinach, use something else. You can use broccoli, you can use kale, you can use whatever the heck you want. So I'm just gonna defrost this in the microwave for about a minute or 2. My defrosted spinach, just put that all in. Yeah, then you have like a spinach ricotta kind of situation. And you can put this inside of like phyllo pastry or like puff pastry too if you guys want to make like, I don't know, phyllo cups, spanakopita. This would be a delicious filling for spanakopita. We're gonna start off with that pasta sauce before. We're gonna use what Eddie calls a giant spoon because apparently this spoon is too big. It's a normal soup spoon. He uses dessert spoons. I don't know what it is with the guys in my life who like to have tiny spoons to eat with. It's weird. You're weird. So just spread a little bit of sauce on the bottom just to give it a little something to work with. Don't do what I did. I left this pasta just kind of chilling, all clumped up together on the side for an extended period of time. And as a result, it is, well, it's clumpy. So don't do that. So this might not be the most beautiful lasagna you've ever seen, but I'm just keeping it real on the channel. Mistakes were made. So we're gonna grab the ground round sauce, pasta sauce that we had before. Sprinkle on a little bit of cheese. Make sure you get the edges so that your lasagna doesn't dry out while it's baking. You're gonna cover it with aluminum foil and bake for about half an hour, then bake it uncovered for 10 minutes. Hello, I'm back, and I changed my shirt because in case you didn't notice, there are a bunch of stains all over from the explosion that happened in the pot. So now we're gonna get all up in here. The battery on that camera died, so no more above food porn kind of. This is back to the one camera setup. All right, so let's cut me a slice. I'm gonna try and leave like this side intact so that I can take a picture of it tomorrow. I feel like cold lasagna is like much easier to photograph. We'll see. So knife goes there. Let's see if I can do this. Gotta separate the sides. Gotta prep it. Oh God, this is, oh, wow. That went a lot better than I expected. Look how delicious it looks, holy. Man, this is steamy. And like, look at the noodle. It looks just like gluten-y noodles. I'm so pumped. Holy, that's hot. I just burned part of my tongue, but it's delicious. Mmm. I love lasagna. This brings me back to like being 14 and I was just like living with my mom and we didn't really, my mom wasn't home a lot because she was working because, you know, single parent life. So I ate a lot of like that box lasagna from like the grocery store and I would just cook that up and that would be my dinner when my mom came home. So this tastes exactly like that. You've got like some cheesy action, some spinach, delicious pasta sauce, noodles, a tiny bit of cheese. Tastes like my childhood, which is weird because this is not Vietnamese food. So if you want the recipe, you can click over here or down here. The link will be in both places on thevietvegan.com, which is my website, my blog, which I've been doing for 6 years now. Wow, that's a long time. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. I know I'm a little all over the place. It's been a while since I've done this kind of face-to-face video with cooking and stuff, and I've got like a lot of lights. I'm just all over the place. So yeah, I hope you guys make this, and if you did, I hope you post pictures of it and share it on Instagram or Snapchat or Twitter. There's lots of things you can customize about this. Instead of the ground round, you can use quinoa, you can use lentils, you can use green lentils, red lentils, you can use beans if you want to. I feel like beans would be a little weird in lasagna, but you can use just straight up TVP and just season it like you would season like beef. I have a recipe for like a vegan beef stew on my blog if you want to check it out, and I have some flavorings that make it taste sort of beefy if you want to try that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, comment down below what are your favorite kind of things you like to put in lasagna. I hope you guys try this out and subscribe for more videos like this. I'm really glad that a lot of you guys stuck around for, especially after my video from Saturday about veganism and privilege. The video was with Emily from This Awesome Vegan Life, and it was awesome because I got to hang out with them and we ate delicious food. I know a lot of people don't really like to talk about that kind of stuff just because like they just want to focus on recipes and don't really worry about like the politics or like the kind of tougher subjects, but as vegan advocates, I think it is really important that we address privilege because there are some people that just don't have the privilege in order to be vegan. Sure, veganism is very affordable, but there are more aspects to privilege than affluence. If you guys haven't watched that video yet, click over there, go take a look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a delicious day. Bye!